So healing the inner child, how do you do that? It's actually not as difficult as you think. So many of you don't heal your inner child because, again, you think you've got to go back to those trauma bonded memories or whatever the issue is. Let's say, I don't know, you were beaten up or whatever, okay? And so many of you are like, no, I don't want to think about the past. The past is gone. It's happened. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to remember it. How about you don't have to? How about you don't have to? But millions of you out there are holding on to it because you believe you've got to think about what happened to you when you were a child. How about you don't? How about you've got to find out what the lie is that the inner child has formed? How about you've just got to find out whether you believe you're not good enough, you're unlovable, you're not worthy, or you can't cope and you're just tired, okay? And then you need to find out how that was created by your inner child. And then you, my lovely, the person watching this, need to teach your inner child, because you're going to become your spiritual mother and your spiritual father, and you're going to learn to reparent your inner child. You're going to tell them things that they need to hear to start freeing and releasing that part of your mind. That's what you do. It's as simple and it is as easy as that. And yet millions of people out there have anxiety, depression, stress, relationship issues, all sorts of problems. And obviously that does then go on to cause illnesses. If you're someone that's in constant pain, it could be because of that. I'm not going to say it is, okay, but it could be, okay, all right. So what do you do? It's really fairly simple. First off, you have to find where your inner child is hidden, okay? Now, this is where I can help you. Working with me, I can create you a very safe space in a guided visualization. If you're someone that cannot visualize, you cannot see in your head, that's cool. Can you feel? If you can't feel, can you hear? Because what it is I will take you through the most beautiful experience of your life. And I have got so many testimonials of people that loved finding their inner child, okay? And what I do is I take you to a very safe space. Either that be a forest, a beach, I might take you to a lake, or wherever you would class your safe space to be, okay? And your safe space, let's say, for example, is a beach, okay? So let's say I can help you and facilitate and take you and hold your hand, and I will then get you to meet that part of your mind, the inner child, because I use many techniques, many certain words and things to trigger bringing your inner child through into your deep subconscious mind, okay? And then what you will do is you will then meet your inner child, okay? And 9 times out of 10, they are scared, they are petrified, they are alone because you have abandoned them for X amount of years. I'll give you an example. My inner child, known as LK, was hidden under a table so far back on a beach in a picnic. And when I found her, she went, "Don't touch me, leave me alone." And literally it took me weeks and weeks and weeks of constantly going to her and seeing her and saying, "I'm not going to help you. I'm going to help you." Okay. And what you need to do with your inner child is you need to become friends. And you know why you need to do that? Because you've abandoned them, because you became separated. You need to apologize to your inner child, and you need to say, "I am so sorry that I have left you, that I've abandoned you. I am sorry that I don't think that you're important. I am sorry that you have to make all the decisions in my life. I am sorry for all of the crap that I put you through day in, day out, because I don't think you're important enough to heal." Because that's what you're doing. If you're not looking back at your childhood, if you're not looking at where does this all stem from, why do I feel the way I do? Okay, have a look back in your childhood. What happened? It doesn't have to have been violent, traumatic or abusive, okay? But how about, you know, your parents split up or whatever? I gave you examples in my other video. I'll put a link to my other video just down beneath here, okay? What happens and how is the inner child created? All right? But once you can do that, once you can find that inner child within you by working with me, okay, I will then teach you to go and have games, have fun, okay? I give you a magic bag, okay? And in that magic bag, you can do anything and have anything, okay? And the biggest bit you need to do is you need to have fun with your inner child. But you also need to make them a promise about when you're going to come back and see them, okay? How many of you have children that are watching this, okay? And if you say 5 minutes, you mean 5 minutes, okay? If you say you're going to go and do something and make a promise to your inner child, you will follow up and do that promise to that inner child, okay? And it doesn't take many sessions. In as little as 4 sessions, I have had people walk away with a brilliantly healed inner child. I've worked with CEOs. I've worked with people that have got really successful businesses. I've worked with people that have been sex trafficked. Okay. I've worked with people that, you know, have been really badly abused and beaten. I've worked with people that have been prostitutes and all sorts. Okay. And those people, in as little as 4 sessions, have walked away and have a beautiful healed inner child. As a medium, I'm able to give you those words that your inner child needs to hear that maybe you can't find and you can't access. And as a medium, I can also bring through your parents, your partner, whoever has died or whatever, or is on the other side, and I can give you the words that your inner child needs to say. Everybody who has worked with me in inner child healing is literally, their lives are changing before their eyes. I have a couple of clients that I'm working with at the moment. It is absolutely phenomenal when you literally say to the inner child, but sweetheart, you know that's a lie. And then you say, but why do you believe that? Because daddy told me so. Okay, so then we bring daddy in, okay, into a scene which is safe and created by me. Okay, and then daddy will sit there. Okay, or he'll be in a booth, okay, so he can't touch you, okay, he can't come anywhere near you, okay, and then your inner child with me will then be able to speak to that person, and obviously I can access and hear whatever it is that they want to say, okay, and then I can give you those words, and then inner child, it's as simple as this, right? The inner child then goes, oh, okay. How many of your kids, when you've told them something and they've played the why game, okay, how many of them have gone, but why, but why? And then once they've got the answer, they go, okay. And that's it. All you need to do is you need to find out what your lie is and what your belief is that has created the story that is running your life. If you resolve that and you heal that, I promise you, you will have the emotional freedom that you seek and that you want. A little bit of a disclaimer here, okay? I'm not a qualified therapist or a counsellor. I'm a medium that is using my gift to help you guys to find the emotional freedom that I have. Please take a look also at another video about my inner child story, okay? I had a hell of a horrific childhood, okay, in terms of the sexual abuse that I went through and all sorts. I'm not going to sit here and reel it off, okay? But what I am going to say is you're looking at somebody here who was written off by the Mental Health Trust and told that I couldn't be healed and that there was no chance for me, and my life was best spent, if I'm honest, in bed on medication for the rest of my life, and that's where I was. So if I can do it, I know you, the person here, can do it. If you'd like to work with me, it's as little as £55 a session. I would recommend booking at least 2. Number 1, so that I can get you to connect and start meeting with your inner child, okay? Many tested and tried techniques that I can help you with, okay? And then number 2, we look at the lie and we dispel that myth and that lie in a safe space that we work together in. Details below of how you can contact me and how you can get in touch with me, okay? But just know I will support you, I will back you, and the biggest thing, I won't let you down. If I say I'm going to give you something, if I say that I'm going to help you and I support you, I can pretty much promise, honestly, 100% on my heart, I will help you. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like I said, fancy working with me, give me a shout. Just know I'd love to help you because you're looking at someone that has done it. And I do have the most beautiful version and healed inner child inside me. And I am, honestly, happy 24/7. What you see is because LK inside of me is exceptionally happy. Don't you deserve emotional freedom? Don't you deserve that? You guys take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers.